So this man, appeared in my safe space. Everywhere is everybody's to be. However, he just basically came out the blue talking about he has something that he stole from me. And then I feel some kind of way. I'm like, where you live? Because he asked me where I lived the other day, and I didn't say anything because I know he knows where I live, because I was standing behind one of his homeboys. And the thing is, he took pants from me that are from an ex-boyfriend. He stole those. I didn't even tell him he could wear those. And he stole my camping tent. And he keeps saying, I got it for you, because he's trying to have a conversation with me. Because I'm like, okay, where's it at? Because you stole my pants too. And then he pulls off because he does not want to give me back what he stole. And I can't sweat people if someone hires them for a job to do dirt to somebody because of whatever psychological game they're playing. However, just for someone to have the audacity to try to be in my space when they have devil energy, because the devil comes only to steal, to kill, and to destroy. And that type of energy is demonic. So that person is giving into those whims and opening themselves to possession. And he's probably possessed. He probably is possessed. And yes, forgiveness is not anything but mandatory if you're walking a certain spiritual path. And so it's like coming up against my peace for the day, because now I have this challenge I'm being faced with of being a forgiving individual when I try to go off and have my own space, and then I'm bombarded by people who feel the need to pop up on me. They do all they can to be dislikable, to be contemptible, and then they just pop up like everything Gucci. And I can forgive, and that's what I'm doing. But at the same time, I'm not playing these silly games of, okay, you telling everybody else we cool when, you know what I mean? I'm not feeling it. I'm not trying to hang with you. I'm not trying to have somebody else tell you where I'm at so you can pop up on me and disturb my peace that I have going on. And it's sad because I just don't want to be bothered, period. And I guess it's just the devil's way, just negativity's way of creeping up on me, so that, you know what I mean? So I'm just going to be an overcomer in this sense. And I'm going to do my best to overcome this, because I need my own space. I don't need people all up on me when I'm trying to have peace. Jesus used to go into the military. Excuse me, not the military. He used to go into the wilderness so that he could have some type of, space to pray and whatnot. And I can't even get that. I'm not getting, like, I got, a stranger approaching me this way, and then someone who has been diabolical, acting with that diabolical energy, approaching me on another side, and it's like, no, I just don't, I'm not feeling it, if, I start to think, like, if I end up someplace that I don't want to be, like, is that really where I need to be, so I can not be around, certain people? And yet there are going to be other types of people in spaces where I go that are congregated, that are populated. It's just I was feeling a sense of peace, and then I saw that person who was doing derogatory things, no matter what the reason. Because like I said, I can't fault a person if they think, it's supposed to help someone else. If he's pretending to be someone else, and I don't need him saying, well, so-and-so stole from you, because he didn't even put enough time in to even be of relevance to me to be concerned about what he can get away with. No, I don't get that. He's not that other person. And and then he was expressing some kind of, I don't know, romantic vibes. Like, dude, like, never. Like, I would rather have someone around me who I can look up to than someone who's so just awful. It's like hard for me to even speak back. You know what I mean? It's like me having to overcome, my zone, what I'm trying to do, my peaceful sphere, to have to deal with him, period. And I just saw him the other day, and I spoke then. You would think that would be enough. I don't want to, if I'm all out of my way to get away from him, like, I don't know. I just don't think he should be all trying to come my way. And he's very purposeful in what he does. He is very purposeful.